I shall fear no evil. I shall fear no evil, for you are with me, says the psalmist. But Gerguzek ahavasik, baruch sevag anlerelizan kagadun. Chotzեցին ու չնչեցին, հադեցին հաստ ու պարագ, հոշեցին ու դանչեցին, փշրեցին դվին գրագ, վատեցին արյուն արցունք, ներգեցին ծոր ու պարցունք, կանթեցին երգիր մի լուրդ, մորթեցին մի ժողովուրդ, հացարad մի ողջ աշխար, սարկեցին փշրանք նշխար, Surp nëshkar, shan peranum, uzetsin mi hay toğul, yevaynel tankaranum. Karuna tsuna arel. The plan was to save one soul condemned to a museum wall. Well, thank God, we are not in a museum. We are here today by the grace of God, who through the goodwill of good Samaritans saved tens of thousands of orphans and widows, driven to extinction in the treacherous Syrian desert or on their way to their Golgotha in Deir Zor. Unsung heroes who sacrificed their lives to save the remnants of an indigenous people, uprooted from a homeland where their forebears were graced to call home for over 4 millennia. Heroes who placed righteousness or the faith they professed above the shame of adherence to the orders of a heinous Ottoman government set to annihilate a race in a genocidal crime against humanity. Failing the plan, more survivors had secured a place in world museums. On the eastern front of our historic homeland, we also saw the merciful hand of God. In 1918, remnants of the survivors, having their back to the wall of annihilation, fought the most ferocious and heroic battles against battalions of regular army regiments. Holding back no sacrifice and brevity, they won the battle of survival, creating the first independent republic in the history of our nation in many, many centuries. Friends, the museums of the world were getting tight for the survivors. Today, as we commemorate the 104th anniversary of the genocide, we witness another form of independence in the homeland. Independence of the mind and soul to a fetterless horizon of creativity, dignity, and the pursuit of happiness. Independence that tends to shatter the barriers of social, judicial, and democratic inequalities. Independence that will anchor the faith and the conviction that the homeland equally belongs to all, where citizens equitably share rights and responsibilities, collectively soaring towards a promised future that will bring prosperity to the land and happiness to its people. We reckon that our challenges have not disappeared. From the existential threat looming on the border of Artsakh, to the perpetrators' continued self-imposed coma of denial, to the lack of progress on the front of reparations and restitution, and the absence of punitive potency in the slowly expanding wave of recognition, we have a long way to go. Meanwhile, we're set to pursue priorities in developing a strong and modern society that will defend the homeland, plow new economic frontiers, keep the faith ablaze, respect tradition while innovating culture, rear generations of alert, accomplished, creative and responsible youth with a strong sense of belonging. As we vow never to forget the grief of our fathers and the pillaged ancestral homeland, we eye a crimson future that will bring joy to our children, prosperity to the nation, and peace to the land where the biblical Noah's Ark rested. As for the museums, we will eternally confine crime to its walls, never to experience it again. As we echo once again Baruch Sevag, we are, we shall be, and become many. Եվ ինչու պիտի չհբարդանանք, գանք, պիտի լինենք ու թեր շադանանք։